everybody, Lawman Mike. That's www.lawmanguitars.com at Lawman Guitars. Hey, I've got a really cool guitar. I don't know why we've never demoed one of these before. I sell a ton of the Harmony-made Stratotones and Jupiters from the late 50s and the middle 60s. Now, this is a Stratotone. Now, the Stratotone has the Goldfoil pickups as opposed to the Jupiters with the Silvertone moniker on them, which have the Silverfoil pickups. No difference between them, only cosmetics. They're made by DeArmond, and they're absolutely spectacular pickups. I used to sell those individually because they brought so much money, but now they're getting hard to find, and I don't want any guitars to go without pickups. So anyway, everything on this particular guitar is all original, and I got to tell you, when I got it, as you can see from the player wear, you should have seen it when I got it. You didn't hardly even recognize what it was. It was so dirty, it'd been around and just not taken care of at all. But fortunately, these guitars are absolutely rock solid. I mean, they're just really, really well made guitars with great products from the 60s, and I don't think they ever expected that they would last so long, but they just used such great materials that you could still bring these things back. Now, this one in particular has everything on it original. It's got the little gold knobs, or the amber knobs we call them, on the mini pots. These are little tiny D-shaped pot stems that these knobs only fit on. It's got a three-way switch on it for these two pickups, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But it's got the original bridge, original pickups, original pickup surrounds, original pick guard on it, tailpiece, tuners. The truss rod cover is in beautiful shape. Usually one of those is, one of the corners is missing from those. Those are very delicate. And the stenciling on the Harmony Stratotone is in beautiful shape. Open back cloisons are beautiful. Those cleaned up really, really nicely. And it's just a really, really nice guitar. These are sunburst and black on the back and sides. And then, of course, the natural spruce on the top, which just makes these things absolutely beautiful. Now, these... I gotta say, the front pickup, I'm not sure why anyone would want to use the back pickup because they're just so strong, but the front pickup is where I would play all night. Then we get to the back pickup. Now, that's all great and good. However, this is why so many studio musicians buy the Stratotones and the Jupiters, is because of this one feature. Now, you go in between the two pickups and it becomes a blender knob. Now, you've got this blender knob in here, which gives you tons of variety in tones. That you can adjust with the tone knobs of the pickups, and it blends the volume between the two pickups itself. For back in the day, back in the 60s, it's unbelievable that they had that technology, and why they didn't continue using it, I have no idea, but it's an awesome feature, and a lot of the guys that buy these guitars have been studio musicians. I got guys that call me and say, hey, I'm looking for one of those. I play in the studio, can you find me one? So I've put these in a lot of studios over the years, and they just love that feature on it. Now, this one happens to be a 1959. They were made from 1958 to 1965, so this is one of the earliest ones. It's still in the 50s, so it's kind of nice that it's not a 60s guitar, and I think it would probably carry a little more value being made in the 50s than the 60s for you collectors out there. Now, we found the date. There's a date stamp inside the hollow cavity of the pick guard here, so there's no doubt about the age. So these guitars are awesome. You're probably going to see this video again on other Stratotones that I'll post on there just so you get an idea how they sound. But these are really, really cool guitars, and we sell a lot of them, and we love them here at Lawman Guitars. And we always strive to have also the original cases. Now, as I recall, this one did not come with a case, as I recall. However, I searched these cases far and wide, so I always have them for the guitars. This is an original Stratotone case, and it's in really nice shape. It has all the hinges on the back, of course the leather hinge in the middle. Latches all work, and the plastic handle is all intact. Inside, there's a little duct tape and the accessory box is missing, but for cardboard cases, these lasted a really, really long time, and you're going to want to have this case with your guitar to maintain its value. Now, what I tell all my customers is when you get this guitar, put the case under the bed and go buy yourself a nice gig bag for your guitar and travel with that, because the case won't stand up for many more years. And you're going to want this case if you ever go to sell it or do something like that. You want to have your original case. So try not to travel with this. They're really, like I said, to have them in this kind of shape, how many years later is just extraordinary by itself. So let's not test it much further and use these wisely. So you get this awesome case, original Harmony Stratotone case. You get the 1959 Harmony Stratotone that's in beautiful shape. It's got, I failed to mention, I want to point out that there is some staining on the gold pickup covers. It's only wear, that's all it is. It's been played so much, and then there's a little bubbling on the one pickup surround, which just shows it's probably been in the heat a while. So nothing to be concerned about. All these are cosmetic items. The guitar is functionally as great as it was the day they made it in 1959, if not better, because Jeff the Tech sets our guitars up so fantastically. So case, guitar, you get it all for one price. Check it out at www.lawmanguitars.com, or go to our reverb.com site and put in Lawman Guitars, and you'll see we've got 150, 160 guitars at any given time. All of them are extremely cool. We don't sell them unless they're cool. So check all our guitars out, and thanks a lot for watching today.